I want to show you, this is what we're dealing with. This little girl is Princess Raven, and we noticed that in the last couple of weeks, she's licking excessively and losing fur because of the licking. So is it stress related? And something clicked in me today where we've been putting extra strength baking soda in their litter boxes. And it's very powerful, and and I don't know what chemical it is that they use in it, but it's baking soda with a little kick. It's very strong. And I'm thinking, could that be what's irritating her skin? So today we got a new litter box for Cleopatra and Orange. So this is their new litter box. It's a heavy duty one. It's for 2 cats. There they are. I'm going to be doing all the sheets. That's why you see everything off the bed. I'm doing all the sheets, all the blankets, so everything's going to be done. But washed all the litter. We gave Princess Raven their old litter box because it's a little smaller for 1 cat. Put the lid on, but we washed everything in it. And we put just litter. So we're going to see if that helps to reduce her skin issue. According to the rescue, they think it's stress, but we'll see. I'm also going to shut the light off because I don't know if the light will help or not help. I also opened the window for her so she gets a little air. She was playing like crazy today, so I know I also, if you notice, the whole cattery is changed. Look, the whole thing I changed. I did this yesterday morning because I felt if she's depressed, I need to up my game. So I used a different kind of cattery, a smaller one. See, these are smaller than these, if you can look. These squares are smaller than these squares. It's hard to see the difference between the two. It's hard. But it's 2 different catteries, but I had to figure some way to expand this and give her a lot of room to move around and not just feel so confined. And I have to tell you, she's been flying. I also put these smaller, so you could see the difference up here. So you see the difference between it, how this screen is much bigger. This wire screen is much bigger than this one. This is to prevent Cleopatra from coming here. Believe it or not, Cleopatra can come here and jump right up here. This is to prevent her from doing that. And she knows it and loves it. And what I did was, because I use this to give it a little more support. And I'm going to continue because I'm getting more of the zip ties. I really had to zip tie this. This is kind of weak too. But when I get the zip ties, I'm going to be zip tying every one of these just to give it a little more stability. But I have to tell you, she's loving it. And it makes it a lot easier for us to get in and out. A lot easier. My husband said the same thing. Like, there's so much room. I was going to put a little stool in here. I mean, here she is. Now, today I cleaned every one of her shelves because they said if it's dander, the most important thing is to clean. So I cleaned every single thing. Everything on top I cleaned. You can see, shiny. I cleaned everything. I'm cleaning all her bedding. I even think I'm not going to put a little furry thing inside her bed and just let air get in there. I think. I'm going to check it out. But she has a little thing in there. I'll see. I put this little bed for her as well. Maybe I think I better clean this as well. Now I want to clean anything that can hold dander. Anything. Everything's going to be cleaned. Every single thing. This I put the whole thing in. Everything here, clean, including him. Everything's going in to be clean. She loves her toy. She loves the fact that she has more freedom in here. You see that? She has, oh, good morning. Hi, who's this? Angel Cringe. The space is bigger than my living room. Oh, thank you. Well, listen, I'm working so hard because I don't know why she's losing hair. And it could be stress, according to the rescue. It could be like the baking soda that I put in her litter box to neutralize it, I got a regular and then I got an extra strength. And when I put the extra strength, it like took my breath away. And I'm allergic to like perfumes. I can put a little dot on, but it has to be very mild. And it clicked in my head when I was cleaning down here. Could it be the new, we've been only using it a couple of weeks, when she started itching, could it be the new deodorizer? That's extra strength. So I even took it from here. God forbid, by accident, we go to it to put it in. I took it completely away. We changed all the litter boxes, and I'm praying that this helps her. I read that you can use, what is it called? Coconut, organic coconut, but it's used as food it's a food-based organic coconut for dogs and cats if they have dry skin or itching or what have you. And I bought that a while ago for Play-Doh. They can lick their paws. It's for the dog's paws. I bought that. So I'm going to see first. I want to see how she reacts to not putting the neutralizer in. And if I still see her excessively licking, then I'm going to go to the next step and try the coconut. I may do it this week. I have to see. Everything is like, you got to try. Because also, remember, an animal can be allergic to coconut. So what do you do then? You know, you have to give her an antihistamine, a little Benadryl. You have to go to the vet for that. So I want to know I'm doing the right thing and eliminating one thing at a time. If you focus on your go, then you'll get many pink. Good. Well, I hope this space. Angel Cridge, thank you very much. Nasty, but okay. Aw, high five. Check her paws or something. I don't know. The paws aren't where she's licking. She's licking on the side of her body and under her belly. So it sounds almost like it could be an irritation from underneath. See where it is? And I'm curious if it's the litter. So fingers crossed, I eliminated the Arm & Hammer that has a very potent smell, and I'm praying that and I vacuumed everything like crazy and dusted everything. So I'm hoping and praying that's the thing. Thank you, Angel Cringe. Put her on a leash and let her outside. They are stressed. Cats don't like being caged up. I am not a fan of keeping cats inside 24/7. Todd Wilkins, cats like to explore and have territorial instincts. I would love to do that, but she doesn't even like to be picked up. Remember, she came from outside. She came from a feral situation. A lot of cats were bullying her outside because she's so passive. She actually loves this area. She's been playing here like crazy, jumping all over. I left the window. I agree with you. I would love if an animal can live 24/7, but the negative to that, Ted, is that they pick up feline AIDS and leukemia. Now, I get it, but they cannot vaccinate for that. They can vaccinate for rabies, but they can't vaccinate for AIDS and leukemia. And that's a horrible disease. About 50 years ago, I had a cat that had AIDS, HIV. And it was such a new thing. I was like, what? How can my cat have AIDS? Like, where'd they get that from? And I could tell you that it was horrible, the way he lived his life, horrible. And you want a healthy cat, and I give them enough stimulation to have a good life. And I agree with you with her. My cats get to go, these two get to go, that you're looking at right now, these two. They get to go up 3 floors. Where the bedrooms are, where our first floor, where our living area is, and down here. And I have to tell you, Ted, they hang out down here a lot. I have friends who live in New York City who have a 1-bedroom apartment, and I said, it's the size of this area, and they have 1 kitten, and it's the happiest, loving, most playful kitten, and he barely has any toys for the kitten. Very few. But that cat sits on top of his bookshelf while he's doing his work, is on his table. No, he doesn't take the cat out, and the cat is very, very content. There's pros and cons to, forgive me, I'm picking, you see a little bit of plastic here from when I was doing my, this, I have to cut these little things. From when I was fixing this cage, I agree with you. I would, in a perfect world, there would be no AIDS and leukemia for cats, and they would live a wonderful life outside. But the reality is there is disease, there are predators, and cats have been domesticated for thousands of years. Thousands. And very few of them live in outside and are happy. I have the one that's in my garage, the tiger cat, that I let him in and out. Why? I can't find a foster for him. And I can't bring him down here because of the way these guys are handling her. Yeah. By the way, Ted, she was watching the TV. She was sitting here, here, and watching the TV. Outside, she was terrified. She kept looking around to see who was around her. She was terrified. Cleopatra was terrified. But I have to tell you, Cleopatra is wild. She was very feral and yet terrified because she had male cats following her. Once she was spayed and neutered, she still had males following. And Orange, he likes to roam. In the respect of the indoor-outdoor cat, Orange likes to roam. The problem with Orange is he brings in other cats from farms. And then the community, this development, they don't want, see, she's playing. They don't want cats around here. This is the problem. The people here do not want cats. They don't want to see them walking on their property. And then they call animal control, and animal control starts euthanizing. Because we have a mass amount of cats in New Jersey. So much that we don't know what to do with these.